First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Walker, first down and more. 20, 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Arizona. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Cardinals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Walker. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Cards offense ready for their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
McBride is the motion man. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
McBride is the motion man. Back to the air again on set. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either their ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
The Cardinals lining up for a punt. The Seahawks offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Now he'll run it. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. That's Zaven Collins on the stop. Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Open man, left side, he's got it. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run here with Walker. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Open man, right side. He's got it. Well, they hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
He'll get this to his tight end, Jatavian Sanders. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. On the ground, it's Walker. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. That's on the former 9th overall pick, Charles Cross.
Still 2nd down.
Now Darnold. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. That is intercepted. He gets free. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cardinals. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing that is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. And when you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense, you get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
So after one, the Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Darnold. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
That's going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The extra point, up and good. And the Cardinals will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. on play action. Here's Darnold. Open man downfield is Brown. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Darnold now to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. Motion man sent right. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to set up 2nd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Back to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
It's a short kick. Fair catch is called for, and they're going to be in business with a short field to work. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once more. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. To throw is Darnold. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
1st and 10. They'll go play action with Darnold. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Now Walker. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Darnold. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Seahawks. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Seahawks 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting. He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
That's taken in at the 50. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense and their running back set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Darnold to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Seahawks will cut the lead down to 4. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to take over possession of the football. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. To the outside, he's got Harrison. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll look to throw.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. His throw left side is complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. So we have reached halftime, and it's a 4-point game. As we send you to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the Ravens who get the win at home. Lamar Jackson, strong as usual in the victory as his guys run their record now to 7-3. From there, we head over to Detroit, check on the Lions at home, Ford Field, and they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Jamison Williams, well over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. The Giants are probably going to need to win out to have a playoff shot, but they do get back within a game of 500 at 5-6. Offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, it's Harrison. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll send him over to the left. Here comes the jet sweep. And And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
On the Seahawks 15-yard line.
He'll try the right side this time. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Arizona. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kick is score Cardinals 28, Seahawks 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Walker. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Going for it all. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He's going to try it here again. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
I think they saw something earlier in the game that showed some vulnerabilities in the deep defensive coverage. Then the execution, not only for the route runners to be in the right spot, but then for the quarterback to find his matchup, find the space and the breakdown of the coverage, and put that ball on target and lead to the big game.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
On third and long, here's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks are able to get it back within a score. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. To throw on first down is Darnold. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Darnold. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. To throw again. And that is incomplete.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks are able to get it back within a score. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now a return coming from the 14. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
At the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Throwing now from the gun. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
That one caught by Wilson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. McBride is the motion man. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The open man is Wilson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. McBride is the motion man. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. McBride is the motion man. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. Open man, right side. He's got it.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the 1st down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up 1st down.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the right side and incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a toss, right side. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They put Wilson in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's a run. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll run. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's a 2-touchdown game for them. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now on 2nd and long. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Darnold now to throw, taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Good snap, good hold, good kick. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.